Ever woken up from a vivid dream wondering what on earth it meant? You're not alone. What if I told you your brain is actually trying to tell you something crucial through those bizarre nightly adventures? Tonight, we'll unlock hidden messages inside your most common dream scenarios and reveal the brain science writing your nocturnal narratives. Think of a dream like a movie trailer cut by your brain, fast, emotional, and sometimes out of order, but still pointing to what matters. By the end, you'll know how to read that trailer, not as fortune-telling, but as feeling-telling. First up, when exactly does the brain hit record, and what counts as a dream in the first place? We'll start with what dreams are and when they happen, then build toward what they might be saying. A dream is a sequence of thoughts, images, and feelings that shows up during sleep. Most people link dreams to REM sleep, rapid eye movement, a stage with darting eyes, and vivid imagery. But dreaming also happens in non-REM sleep. Researchers found a posterior hot zone, a back of the brain region, where activity patterns predict whether a person is currently dreaming, even outside REM. Translation: dreaming is a kind of conscious experience your brain can generate in multiple sleep stages, not just one. That matters because it explains why some dreams feel visual and story-like, while others feel fragmentary. So if dreams can appear across the night, what actually changes inside your brain that makes them so intense, weird, and emotional? Let's zoom in on the brain areas that light up and those that quiet down. On dream duty, your emotional circuits ramp up, while some logical breaks ease off. The amygdala, an emotion hub, and visual cortices, image processors, show heightened activity, helping explain vivid scenes and strong feelings. Meanwhile, parts of the prefrontal cortex, your planning and reality checking system, dial down, which is one reason you accept flying to class on a dolphin as normal. Classic brain imaging work showed REM sleep can look as awake as wakefulness in many regions, just with a different balance, more feeling, less filtering. Put simply, dreams are emotionally charged stories rendered by your visual systems with the editor-in-chief on a coffee break. Now that we know why dreams feel so real yet so odd, a practical question: why do they evaporate the moment you reach for your phone? Let's talk recall. Dreams fade fast because the brain's chemistry and attention state at night are not optimized for saving memories. During REM, the brain's save-to-hard drive settings change. Awakenings help transfer dream content into recallable memory, while uninterrupted sleep often lets it slip. People who record dreams upon waking, before moving, scrolling, or chatting, remember far more, and keeping a simple dream diary can boost recall over time, especially for low recallers. Treat it like catching mist in a jar. Write a few lines immediately. If you want to test this tonight, put a notebook by your bed and give your dream a one-line title as soon as you wake. With recall in hand, the next question is meaning. Are dreams random noise, or do they reflect something real about your day and mood? Two big ideas help here. First, activation synthesis. The brainstem kicks up activity during sleep, and the forebrain stitches it into a story, sometimes with bizarre plots. Second, continuity and memory theories. Your dreams often weave in day residue, recent events, and emotionally loaded material, reflecting what your mind is working on. Think feelings first, not fortune-telling first. The practical read is this: a dream's literal scene matters less than the emotion it carries and the waking life threads it pulls. Ask, what did I feel, and where have I felt that lately? That frame is far more reliable than fixed symbol dictionaries. If emotions drive a lot of content, which common dream themes might be rehearsals of real-world challenges? Next, we'll look at chases, falls, and surprise exams. Common themes, being chased, falling and losing teeth, or showing up unprepared, may reflect how your brain practices dealing with threat or social stress. The threat simulation view suggests dreams run danger drills so you can respond better while awake. A newer social simulation angle proposes that many dreams are dress rehearsals for conversations, conflicts, and connections. You don't need to accept these as literal predictions. Treat them as emotional sandboxes. If you're consistently chased, ask what you're avoiding. If you're failing a test you never took, ask where you feel judged. This approach keeps insight grounded and actionable. Still, when dreams turn dark and frequent, that's not just content, it's a signal. So how do you handle nightmares that stick and sting? Let's tackle when to get help and what actually works. Nightmares happen to everyone, but when they occur often, cause distress, or wreck your sleep, it's worth acting. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine recommends imagery rehearsal therapy, a brief practical technique to rewrite a nightmare's script while awake and rehearse the new version until the brain learns a different ending. This can reduce both frequency and intensity. Nightmares can also flare with stress, PTSD, certain medications, or sleep disorders. A clinician can screen for these. Rule of thumb: if nightmares are frequent, impair your days, or you dread sleep, reach out. Reclaiming rest is part of reclaiming mood and focus. Once you've stabilized the scary stuff, many people get curious about steering the show. Can you become aware inside a dream? And should you try? Let's look at lucid dreaming next. Lucid dreaming means you realize you are dreaming while still in the dream, sometimes gaining limited control. It's tied to metacognition, thinking about thinking, and seems to involve front-of-brain networks that are usually quieter in REM. Some use simple practices like reality testing, am I dreaming checks, intention phrases before bed, or the mild WBTB methods. Benefits can include easing nightmares and creative problem play, but over-pursuing lucidity can fragment sleep for some people. Keep it light, keep sleep first, and treat lucidity as a bonus, not a goal. If a dream becomes lucid, try one small calming action, like changing the scene lighting, then let the story flow. Curious how far science can go in reading dreams from brain activity. Let's peek at early dream decoding breakthroughs. Scientists have trained algorithms to classify broad dream content categories from brain scans. In one study, researchers woke people during early sleep, collected brief dream reports, and linked those reports to fMRI patterns in visual areas. The models could predict categories like car or person above chance, implying that dreamed images recruit some of the same visual codes used when awake. Cool, yes, but still crude. We're not watching your dreams. We're recognizing coarse features with limited participants in lab settings. The takeaways is conceptual. Dreaming uses real neural maps, not a mystical channel. Knowing that, how do you extract personal meaning without a lab? Next up is a simple, repeatable way to read your own dreams with less guesswork and more signal. Here's a quick 4-step read. Snapshot Headline Feelings Link. Snapshot: jot the dream in 3-5 lines right after waking. Headline: give it a title like a news editor would. Short and punchy. Feelings: circle the dominant emotion in the dream and rate its intensity. Link: ask where that same emotion showed up in the last day or week. Research shows day residue often slips into dreams quickly, and some elements reappear about a week later, the dream lag effect, so scan both windows. The goal isn't decoding symbols, it's connecting feelings and concerns. Over time, you'll notice patterns that make sense only for you. Want to go a step further and nudge what tomorrow's dreams work on? You can gently bias the inputs your sleeping brain uses. You can tilt dream content by shaping what your brain revisits at night. Good sleep habits help first: regular schedule, low light, and a calm pre-bed routine. Then try targeted memory reactivation in a simple, ethical way. Pair a clean scent or a quiet sound with learning or affirmations in the evening, then reintroduce it as you drift off. Studies show that representing a learning cue during deep sleep can strengthen related memories. And newer work suggests reactivation is measurable even in REM for certain tasks. Think of it as leaving breadcrumbs for your sleeping brain. Keep cues gentle so you don't wake up. Now, let's pull the science and the self-reflection together so you can use dreams as helpful, not hocus pocus. Putting it all together. Dreams are emotionally honest, if logically messy. They amplify what matters: stressors, goals, relationships, and remix them into rehearsals. Your visual brain paints, your emotional brain directs, your logical editor is off duty. Don't chase universal symbol lists, chase your own patterns. When a theme repeats, run the 4-step read and ask, what small action would answer this feeling? Sometimes it's a conversation, sometimes it's rest. If nightmares take over, use imagery rehearsal or seek a pro. Help exists and works. As you keep a brief journal, your recall rises, your patterns sharpen, and your days benefit. To land the plane, let's return to where we began. That vivid dream that won't leave you alone. What's the one-line message it's trying to send? Here's the payoff. Your brain isn't speaking in riddles, it's speaking in feelings. Those bizarre nightly adventures are your emotional inbox, flagged with bright visuals so you'll open them. Treat each dream like a trailer for what your mind cares about right now. Note the feeling, link it to life, and choose one small move that closes the loop. When necessary, get help. When curious, experiment. When tired, just sleep. The concise takeaway: dreams don't predict your future, they practice it. Listen lightly, act kindly, and let your nights nudge your days. And tomorrow morning, title your latest dream in 6 words. Then ask yourself one question. What real-world step does that title suggest today?